Hey everybody, this is Tony, Tainted Lord A7, and I came up with a silly idea for a video, and that is to come up with a soundtrack for the Ultimate Fighting Championship, aka UFC. Anyone who grew up during the 90s and early 2000s will know that the WWF, now the WWE, used to put out music soundtracks comprised of the Westeros theme song or other songs for the pay-per-view events. So I thought I would come up with a silly idea by creating a soundtrack for the UFC and maybe for the pay-per-view events or any event that they um they have going on. So yeah, just a silly idea for a soundtrack for the UFC, and I wrote all these songs right here, and I'm going to just um, tell everyone my track listings for my made up UFC soundtrack compilation or whatever. So hopefully everyone enjoys it, and let's begin. The first one I'm going to choose is Knock Loose Piece by Piece. Yeah, Knock Loose Piece by Piece off the album You Won't Go Before You're Supposed to. Okay, the next two songs are from the same band. The first one is The Acacia Strain, A Call Beyond. Yeah, The Acacia Strain, A Call Beyond, off the latest album, You Are Safe from God Heal. And the second Acacia Strain song that I chose is Calf's Blood. Yeah, the Acacia Strain's Calf's Blood off the album Step Into the Light. The fourth song that I chose is Pantera's War Nerve. Yeah, Pantera's War Nerve off the album The Great Southern Trendkill. The next song would have to be Hate Breeds, A Call for Blood off the album Perseverance. Yep, yeah, Hate Breeds, A Call for Blood off the album Perseverance. The next song, that I chose would have to be Decapitated's The Knife. Yeah, Decapitated's The Knife off the album Carnival is Forever. And the next one will have to be Dying Fetus, Panic Amongst the Herd. Yeah, Dying, Dying Fetus, Dying Fetus, Panic Amongst the Herd off the album Wrong One to Fuck With. Okay, the next song that I chose is Lamb of God's Break You. Yeah, Lamb of God's Break You off the album Ashes of the Wake. The next song that I chose is Jungle Watt's Utter Chaos. Yeah, Jungle Watt's Utter Chaos off the album Terror Regime. The next song that I chose might be an odd one, but I think this would fit in with the whole UFC fighting environment. And the next song is System of a Down's Fuck the System. Yeah, System of a Down's Fuck the System off the album Steal This Album. An odd choice, but I think it will fit for the UFC soundtrack. And the last song that I chose for my made up UFC soundtrack compilation would have to be none other than Obituaries. Yeah, Obituaries Violent by Nature. Yeah, Obituaries Violent by Nature off the album Inked in Blood. A very fitting song for the UFC soundtrack. And that's it. That's my made up soundtrack for the UFC. Um hopefully someone will find this interesting. Are you okay with these picks? Do you think these picks would be good for the UFC soundtrack? I'll post all the songs and links to those songs in the description box and let me know what you think about this UFC soundtrack. Are you a fan of Ultimate Fighting Championship? Do you think these songs will fit with this soundtrack? Let me know. But until then, thank you for watching and hopefully everyone enjoys it.